What's going the fuck
I
on?
miss you guys a lot too.
That's
Yes,
what's up,
it's been
man.
a long time.
Yeah.
It seemed like a long time.
We
It
just
was
was
a
talking
long
about
time.
a bunch of shit that
Yes.
a bit is canceled.
And that's
so now,
okay, because I'm excited.
I'm saying
to
y'all
talk
scared
about
to
it.
get canceled up in this
No,
pod?
I'm not. I say
We ain't scared of that.
I don't think we could get canceled if we keep it G.
Honest
Like
facts.
if we keep it real, I think people real rap though, cause I think people would like be like, finally, man, that's how I've been feeling all this goddamn time, man. And if nothing happened, then niggas gonna start. Oh, you know what? We need to talk about this shit right here. Because y'all was scared to attack women until Kevin Samuels started talking
Whoa.
this jazz. Y'all wasn't
Yeah.
talking. Who out there? Who was attacking women at that time?
You.
Good point.
Justin Deli. Just me. I was out there working before you, Kev. I'm sharper than you too, man. You heard me? Get up off me, man. See
Anyway,
you.
but first and foremost, happy Holy Month.
Hey,
Let's start there, you know.
Ramadan Mubarak
Yes.
to the Muslims.
Yes,
What's
yes,
going on,
yes.
believers? I love y'all
All
out
the
there,
brothers
man.
and
Let's keep
sisters,
it pushing.
Thank you. Keep it up.
That's right.
Facts.
May Allah reward all of you guys and the potential Muslims, the people thinking about it, the people who newly just came in. I love
Get
all
there.
y'all, man.
Continue
Shout out
to
to
have
all
faith.
y'all. Straight up.
Believe in yourself.
And shout out to the people that's fasting and y'all not Muslims,
Yes.
just for supporting us, man. Like, that's
Yeah.
what's up.
shout out.
That's love. That's straight love.
Yes.
It's people that just be like rocking with us and stuff. I know.
Yeah.
I had a college professor that fast with us every month.
That was
That's
cool.
what's
That
up.
was dope. And he was a white man. He was live.
Mhm.
I see that they take more chances in things than us.
Right.
Like with things. Like, you know, they not, I ain't gonna say they more open to understand
They'll
stuff.
jump
but,
on the calls quicker than us.
yeah. But it's almost like they guilty to do
Exactly.
so.
So we got it.
Yeah. It's like they almost owe us that.
Mm.
So they gonna
No,
be
but
like,
some of them really do feel like that though.
yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that they be on the tip like I owe him at least to listen or learn the other culture, because in Cheney it was the wildest thing in my life when I got to Cheney. I had African American studies and it was a white lady, and I couldn't believe it. I was looking at this lady like, what are you gonna tell me? And then she used to live there, like
Oh,
amongst the naked people, not even in the good part, like
the village.
Ghana, nothing like that. Yeah, she was in the
Mhm.
remote place.
She wanted to see.
Yeah,
She wanted
and you know
to
the first thing that she taught us, Michael Jackson.
Mm.
She said Michael Jackson is so important.
Mhm.
Naked people know, like they don't know nothing. They don't know. They don't care about nothing that's going on in the city or in this world. They got their own world, they food, how they hunt, how they live. They still live. They according to their culture and all that. They don't care about none of that we got going on. But they know Michael Jackson. That's insane. And that includes loving our own people.
Yes.
That includes loving our own
Because we
people.
love our people more than y'all hate yourselves. This is more than just a
Better bet it.
video and audio thing.
You
We
better
move
bet
there.
that.
It's for the black community.
Better bet
Gotta
that.
get better.
Why she did that?
I give up on the black community a lot of times
Because
though.
we always go
I'm with you.
I be giving up
I
on
be
a lot.
Love,
so
hate,
upset.
love.
I don't give up
thing.
on
I
them.
told him it's a love hate thing.
relationship.
It is a love-hate thing. No, it's a love-hate thing with women. Black people, they just burn me out sometimes. I just
No, I think it's a love hate thing with
But
black
do you be
people too,
feeling
'cause
like
you got
it's-
some
Possibly,
people
possibly.
that's really ignorant and then some people that's really knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And then you got the ones who are knowledgeable that's also ignorant too. Like Jay-Z said, like we all crabs in the
Smart
barrel,
asshole.
right?
Ooh.
But we don't have to be there. If we all stand on each other's back, the one on top can help the other one pull out.
Yeah,
But
he
you
also
got
said
them
our
smart-ass
asses ain't supposed to
motherfuckers
be
that
in no
don't wanna
damn
do that
barrel.
shit. We
Crabs
not.
supposed to be in the ocean. So therefore, we already in a place we ain't supposed to be.
So
But
that
we
was
gotta
like a
start
trip concept already within itself?
already.
Okay.
Because we are, and it ain't her fault. That's just something that been passed down to us over and over and over again. We crabs in the barrel, and I understand why, because it makes sense. We be pulling each other down like a motherfucker, man. But also, I think we too sensitive at this age. Like we way too sensitive.
Yeah.
At this age.
But is the
This is
pulling it
sensitive
down, is it a
world.
good
My
thing?
friends from other
Because
countries,
what is a
they be
nigga
like,
really
why y'all
making
ain't
it
got
out?
sex? Like, just do what you
Out
gotta
of
do.
out of
The
being
barrel.
desolate.
You're right.
The barrel is exactly what the projects is. The barrel is exactly what 18th and Susquehanna is.
Right.
Like we not renaming these streets by our heroes. Like this ain't Malcolm X Street. This Trap Street. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's almost synonymous with the ghetto, with a barrel, with nothing. It's nothing there. It's just.
No, I'm saying as far as for people to hate on somebody who make it out. Now, let's just say all the rappers and shit who made it out, they all had bad deals, ain't do too good. What's the point of hating on somebody, who really ain't even making nowhere?
A lot
You
of
get what
people
I'm
don't
saying?
know the backstory. Like, people just see the
Very
glitz and
true.
glamour.
Very
No, but we seen it. We
No, it
lived
be
long
history.
enough.
I get what she's saying. Like, it be history between them people that the outside people don't be knowing.
No,
And
but
then
I'm
when
saying,
that person speak up, they're a hater because that person is successful. And that's what it
no,
be seen.
no. I'm saying as far as the people who made it out, but messed up and now I'm back. And you have people who ain't get a chance, made it, probably got killed, or niggas hated, probably blackballed them, they never got a chance. It's like, what's the point if you know how the outcome gonna be? You get what I'm saying?
What you mean? Clear it up.
You
Clear it
coming
up.
back to the barrel because $1 million is not. the
What's your
end
question
goal.
from the rip? Like, what's the point of
Coming out the barrel? Is that really a good thing or is it a bad thing?
No, yeah, it's great because
Yeah.
when you come out the barrel, you get to see the world. Man, that's the experience.
Like,
But
Like,
imagine
it's
coming right back to the barrel though. You get what I'm saying?
But
Because
then
everybody come back to the barrel. Whether they gonna die here.
Well, they come back to the barrel because some of them feel like we make them feel like, we put a lot of pressure on these people that
Right.
make it out to say, you ain't doing nothing for the hood, you ain't doing. So that shit might play on their head and be like, you know what, I ain't doing enough for the hood, I gotta go back. But it's always a nigga in the hood that's just like extra, man.
They fuck it up for
Like, it's a nigga like that boy that killed Nipsey. Like, even though we don't know the backstory behind it, but I'm sure he didn't have to die. Like, I'm sure. You see what I'm saying? Like, almost sure. I'm sure Nipsey ain't smoked nobody in his family or nothing like that to where.
And he been successful for, so.
It's people in every hood like that.
I know.
Yeah, like,
It's people
He
in
was
every
in the
hood
movie,
like that.
you know?
Like, Nipsey was doing enough for y'all to sit down and be like, yo, let's figure this shit out. Because you done you own everything in this plaza. Like, I'd have just came to him humble. What's up, man? I'm fucked up. What you got going on? You got something for me? If that was the case, so I'm trying to rap, here it is. If you done did something dishonorable, I don't know if the rat thing is real or not. Because I don't know homeboy, I don't know that situation. But if it is real, then I wouldn't even go around a nigga who don't tolerate that. Like, I'm too scared to get embarrassed. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It might be a camera somewhere. I'm over there being Joe. This nigga, you know this nigga don't like rats. And I done told you can't hide when you told. You told.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
you
nigga.
got raccoons out here. Fuck
Yeah.
rats.
Well, today is so difficult because we don't even know what a rat is. Like, the rules done changed so much. When I was growing up, a rat was very, very, very.
I don't think it changed. I think
You still got the regular laws and
I think the
regulations
people
that
out
basic-
here who not preaching
street-
a
Oh, that's
original
for
shit,
though.
but I don't think it changed.
I believe
because
it
the OG's
changed
not
because-
teaching the young.
That's what
The
I'm
OGs
No,
saying.
yes, they are.
Barely.
They are,
I
but
mean,
these
I'm not saying
kids
they are,
don't
but-
give a
Shit,
fuck.
yo.
Like, once they see look, freedom is priceless. Your freedom is priceless.
Definitely.
And ain't no nigga, if a nigga tell, right, and he see that he accepted over here, and let's be clear, the rats are doing way better than real niggas. Way better. They
is a
driving
fact.
Bentleys
Right
and
now.
all kind of shit.
I done seen
That's
so
Right.
much.
forming money.
Once a person that he not strong in his moral character see that type of stuff, that people chasing material anyway. You already know, I could tell. Come home, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about him. And he got a Lamborghini and this and that and the third. Man, that ain't happened in the 80s. They was popping up. Trash trucks and rivers and
Yes, I was
all
about
that.
to say that.
And then it started
It was
dimming
gone.
down like mid-90s and all that. Like, but even in the mid-90s when they ain't kill them, they stayed away from them. It's like, you go over there. Or you pay your way into this organization for people who morals still ain't strong. You could pay your way in it. The 2000s, they just was accepted. Like, it was just like,
I don't just
He ain't
hang
tell
around
on me.
anybody that just don't move a certain way already. Like everybody got their twists and
man, I
turns.
heard a nigga tell
But-
straight up, he say, man, he ain't tell on me. So,
But not even
And
that.
money
You
was
got
involved.
niggas who you say you a rat and they'll pull out a gun and try to shoot you.
But rats come with loyalty. It is a loyalty thing. Like that's like the
Oh, yeah,
that's a whole
nobody wanna be
boundary
no rat.
thing.
Alright, you can't just walk
My
down the
brother
street
can
just
rap,
smacking
I'm not cool
anybody.
with you.
Man, I agree with that. That's what I'm
And some
saying.
people
Like
be
once
in they
you cross
feelings.
loyalty boundary, you are
Yeah.
fit. Like there's nothing I can say, do, tear, feel, get from anybody else.
I
Any
can't, cause I
validation,
walk
because
down
it's
the
like
street with you,
you-
then I'm labeled just like you.
Yeah.
Like
You
no,
are what your friends are.
yeah.
I ain't doing
But
that
why
shit.
you
That's
even
the
trust
original
them to
movement.
hang
But
around this
still.
guy like that anyway, though?
Because why would you put your
But
life in danger?
if somebody
now,
could
walking
rap
like
on
that?
somebody, they could do other shit too. They could
Exactly.
be very sneaky.
Beyond.
I
They
just
can
feel
get
like
you put the fuck up.
I just
Beyond
feel like if any
your
point in
wildest
time we
imagination.
have to get to a survival mode,
I feel
I'm never
like-
gonna feel like you all way in.
Yeah.
I always feel like you're gonna like be straddling the fence. Like if we gotta go all the way in to get whatever, if it's some type of riot with black people versus the government and we riot, we like we're not going to the market, we're gonna grow our own food, we're gonna, you know what I mean?
people
I
don't
feel like
3 days
once
later.
I feel like once
SpongeBob.
once them black suits start kicking in our doors, I just feel like it's gonna be that nigga in there that's like, yeah, I gave the address up, I gave this, I told him everything. You're fucking right, I'm not going to jail.
Got it.
And it's like, you bitch ass nigga, like, what the fuck, bro? You was sitting right here eating with me all this time, acting
But
like
the
you
whole
was part of
thing
the
is,
movement.
they be
nigga.
doing some slick
That's
shit
what I'm
on
saying,
the
like,
side that get
it's-
them caught up.
We too ununified.
Like, oh, you got these tickets right here. We gonna throw your ass in jail, or and that'd be it.
That's what I'm
And,
saying.
and he could have been
Not
honest
even
and came
that,
to the
you know
group
how
like,
much
yo, I
money
got
they give
tickets,
in
y'all.
Florida?
Can y'all help me with the tickets? You get what I'm saying?
What would y'all do? Would y'all rat?
No, I
Keep it
actually
bro.
was in a situation
You got
like
100
that when I
years.
was 14.
100 years.
The first time
I
I
would
ever
just
got
take the
locked
shit
up.
myself. I don't
For a
know.
conspiracy, right? You just
Yeah.
knowing about the crime.
Right.
A bean. 100 years. That's
I'm
your whole
fighting that
life.
shit. You tripping? I can
You
fight
gonna
it.
fight? You can fight conspiracy?
Yeah, you can fight conspiracy. You can fight it.
Damn.
You get a good lawyer.
You
can't
get
say
it.
nothing.
I don't know why that.
As
That's
soon
like
as I get in there,
You
I got, y'all got
look,
72 hours to hold me.
niggas, niggas taking murders over to Rico.
Can you bite your tongue off?
He taking the Rico.
Oh, yeah,
I got 72 hours to
What
sit
y'all
in
doing?
this
You getting wired up?
shit.
Helen Keller?
You getting wired up and going in there?
Take the easy way out.
You getting wired up?
Nope.
I ain't doing that shit.
With Joe, we talk about Philly.
Prison is prison, nigga. I don't give a fuck where it
Yeah.
They
is.
said the feds prison better than the county.
It's still prison.
I don't
It's
know.
still your freedom. Not you ain't being able to do what you want.
100 years.
That's
But
your
you
life.
got, I'm fighting
Yeah.
that case. I'll fight the case. Fuck you talking about?
How y'all feel about a nigga, right? I'm just.
I'm not gonna grow
I
old.
just don't
and
like
young.
the government.
Somebody gonna
dude.
kill me. I'm going crazy.
I don't like the government, so I be them just swung
That's
on one
exactly what
niggas
I'm
or
saying.
something.
Like I'm already going. Like
I'm saying, but we got
responsibilities.
responsibilities. Some of us got children and all of that. We
Okay,
gotta
you
take
already
that
know
into
about that.
consideration. Like, you can't just leave your kids out here. So it's like, what would you do?
That's why I said fight that case. You never know what you
I know, but
did.
you lose.
But I don't
If
have.
you
I'm the
lose, you
only-
gonna
I
get
don't
all
have
that.
for you guys to have this
But-
thought.
How y'all feel about a nigga, right? If he get wired up, how y'all feel about a nigga getting wired up?
Because I already know, like, with my baby mom and all that shit,
Don't say baby
Yeah.
mom.
she was like, you a fucking liar.
Child's father.
No, look
If
at
I
nigga though.
start talking about my kids,
How
like,
you
ooh,
feel?
my kids.
How y'all feel
How you
about a
fucking
nigga coming in
liar?
with a wire, but he putting y'all on everything, on some old Wolf of Wall Street shit? You ever see
I
that?
don't
I
want,
don't want
nah.
no, because you got me
don't
fucked
want
up. I'm
that.
already in here. You Blue Hill Avenue me,
I'm
bitch.
already
I'm
doing
That's
tough,
my
tough.
own.
That
I'm
shit
already
not
doing
That's
tough.
my
tough.
own fucked up.
I might
telling her
fuck
it's
with
never
him.
the
I
fuck
might
with
fuck
that.
with him. There's nothing I would do. I can't wear a wire. It just look uncomfortable. But I might not shit on homeboy because when he came in, he told him like, yeah, so yo, look, the letter said, don't say nothing. I'm wearing a wire. Don't say nothing. Chill out.
I'm going after that conversation.
After he say that, I'm be like, well,
That's
listen,
fair.
like, I'll be like, listen, I just got
Fair.
an emergency text message. I gotta go real quick. I'm gonna holler at you another
No, I
day.
ain't gonna
alright?
do that.
Fair.
I'm gonna finish it
That's
out.
fair.
Sure.
But he telling you like, yo, I'm
Go.
wired up. Don't trip.
And I'm gonna be so calm. I'm gonna go. It's just that when you think I'm going home to call it a night, Mexico.
See, I'm going. We
I'ma
just
go
not
to
gonna
the
talk
kids.
about nothing
They
crazy.
just go like, oh, he with the
We
kids.
gonna talk about our families. We
going home.
gonna talk about business. Like we ain't gonna talk about nothing crazy because my biggest fear is he in here wired, they out there somewhere.
Mhm.
If I leave, they probably
They
gonna
right
book me.
there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting ready to be obvious and just be like,
You lost.
like,
I
no,
ain't bullshit.
I'm
lost.
sit up there and I'm
Let's
riffing
hear the
like.
rest of the story.
God love
No,
Anchor.
because you gotta play it out. You gotta